Welcome back to the Inexorables. As we get into the Commander's Bout, we have some, as I just described to the party, some special rules of engagement. Now I must ask, what are your guys' pairings going to be? Who's getting paired with who?
Who are the two top initiatives? It's Leopold and Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to pair. Well, actually, I would tell the party that we should pair and see if they see what they think.
Okay. While you guys decide that, I'm gonna go get something to drink. Discuss.
I think.
Done that before we started the recording.
Wait, can I try to be clear on something? He pairs people, yeah, and we can take our actions and bonus actions between each other.
Essentially, it's essentially you can wombo combo your turn. You share the same initiative. You can take actions and bonus actions at the same time.
Okay.
Or or like one takes an action, then the other one takes an action, then one takes a bonus action, the other one takes a bonus action, kind of thing.
I really wish that we could pair me and Secure together, because with a friend like this.
Well, it sort of works out because
we are like that.
You've got your healer and your ranged character. Pairing doesn't necessarily mean you guys have to stick next to each other, but
I'm just thinking of funny combos.
Well, yes.
To be fair, we go next to each other in initiative anyway, so
Yeah.
we're all four going in a row, regardless of pairings.
Yeah.
Based on your rules, though, Zach, would it be best to separate the people in initiative, so that they can use their bonus action and action between each other across like a bigger distance? To my understanding, that seems to be what they're doing, or else just bumping people up.
So, since you guys, this might add to our timer, but since you guys are all in one row, would you like to have an inexorable turn followed by a rigid horde turn? Because that's effectively what's happening.
Yes.
There's no way this can go poorly.
The fire rats, I love it.
To where you guys can do any series of actions and bonus actions between the four of you as you wish, and then they can do the same.
Oh, this is got a lot more complicated.
Do you guys want to do that, or do you want to remain in pairs even though you're back to back?
I like this idea.
Let's do it.
It could go so wrong, so fast.
Yeah.
Or so right, so fast as well.
You're just gonna have all four horde members attacking one guy in a single turn and just ending him.
That's going to be 16 attacks. Let me roll for that. That's going to be 494 damage. We're going to go into their bonus actions now.
Those are rookie numbers. No,
for level 6?
No, for level 6. That's true.
Okay, so if that's the case,
I was going to say that if we did want to keep the pairing concept and not go for a uber mega one side turn versus other side turn, we could pair the two people who are right next to each other in initiative.
Yeah.
Right. Of course, I say this after you move Lennon in initiative.
I do like the stupid idea of us all going in a row and then intertwining our actions and bonus actions.
Yep.
That's just really fun.
Let's do it.
We haven't done that before.
Okay, I have at least 3, so I have majority. So we're gonna try it.
This is gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so unbalanced.
Okay.
We're probably gonna get like one shot.
Nah. Yeah. Maybe. Did you give anyone magical items that you had, Rikus?
I don't have any magical items. What are you talking about?
I mean, he's got like his pistol of warding, but I think that's about it.
Are we in danger?
I mean, the only magical items I have on myself are the ones that I all have attuned. But I was gonna give you guys some funny ha-has.
Is that like a Benny haha?
No, I was gonna. No. I was going to give
like the fruit punch.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I have. So I'm going to give. Everyone but Leopold. You guys could just. You don't have to really like put it in your inventory unless you really want to, because I could just tell you what it rolls. But I'm giving everyone except Leopold a fragmentation grenade because I only have 3. And then
Funny, haha.
I'm giving Leopold the dynamite that I restocked in my pocket.
Actually, maybe this will make for an awesome first turn. Think about it. So
Yeah,
they need to sprint 60 feet. They're 60 feet away, so they'd have to use their entire action just to get to us on their turn. We just throw.
Assuming they don't have ranged weapons.
Assuming they don't.
You
have
can-
Remember, they are barbarians. They do have extended movements.
Yeah,
They still have dash. There's no way they have just a 60-foot.
They're also Goliaths, don't they have?
They are also Goliaths. They have a base bonus
Goliaths.
to their speed as well.
60-foot movement as a base.
Not as
That
a
seems-
base.
No.
It should be like 40 or 50, I believe. And then if
Yeah,
they have
with
other
the-
bonuses, they could easily be at 60 with all their bonuses and everything, though.
So that only puts them right here.
Either way.
Only.
And
Probably have
then
Polearm Mastery or some other bullshit.
They-
so that
they all have-
like 15
Fair.
feet.
You can move
They all have
backwards
throwing
off
mastery
the
or
map.
something.
I'm going to give everyone but Linen smoke grenades. Sorry, no, everyone but Sakir smoke grenades. I'm going to give Sakir a Tangler grenade.
Oh, thank you. What does that do?
Just
You said
look
a
it up.
smoke grenade?
Yes. So, yeah. Yeah.
You give me a frag grenade and a pingler grenade.
Tangler grenade.
Interesting. I'm gonna add these custom items.
It basically it creates white sticky webs, and they have to try to. If they fail their dex save, they have to try to
Oh,
break
so
free.
it casts the web spell.
Effectively.
Basically,
Hmm.
You said
um,
a frag, a smoke, and TNT?
so yeah, so Leopold has the TNT.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else has a grenade, a fragmentation grenade, and then Sakir has the Tangler grenade, and everyone else has a smoke grenade.
Cool.
My thought process is if they need to pop a smoke, Sakir is primarily our frontliner, so him having to pop smoke isn't necessary.
Okay.
I don't think it's super necessary.
So,
Anyways,
real quick, here's what we're going to do. Since we've decided to do a full group swing back and forth, I'm going to have your guys' commander roll against their commander in a luck check, okay? To see who goes first, because they technically had the highest of the troop initiative.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and roll me a luck check.
but my initiative was higher. Anyways, I have a +1
That means,
luck check.
that means you can react faster.
You have
It's
to
fine.
beat an 18.
He has a +2.
+2. Oh no!
Dang.
Oh,
Damn.
That is close.
Man, I had the higher initiative, man.
Well, too bad. So,
Yeah, we should just roll another initiative. Anyways,
they are
Yeah, I
going to
wanna-
start. What?
I want to retract everything about our initiative. We're gonna do it a different way now. Let's plan this all over again.
I'm upset.
Okay.
Upsetty spaghetti. At least I'm in the back line.
Since I did roll highest on initiative, can I at least roll
Dude, if one of them has a lightning bolt.
So at the beginning of every initiative,
They're barbarians. They're not
at the
going to have
beginning of each
magic.
turn, Rikus and the other commander. So we're gonna set the scene a little bit. So as he's not moving into the combat, he's simply moving over. So as you guys all prepare, which I forgot to mention because Jade asked me about this. Do you guys have a action or spell or something you would like to use before going into this? Like setting up a bless or throwing out a turret? Whatever action economy is your setup stuff.
I mean,
go ahead and tell me what that is for you guys.
Anyone want guidance?
Besides summoning my gun turret, I have nothing else I wish to do.
Jade, you've already done all your stuff.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, he said I got guidance.
Yeah, let him cast guidance on Secure.
Oh baby.
Last for a minute.
You should have cast guidance on me.
What do you need guidance for? What ability?
I am rolling
He is
perception
actually,
and
it would be
insights.
far better mechanically for Thomas to have the guidance.
I have to roll. So in order to give you guys advantage on shit, I have to roll high enough perception and insights on the enemy.
Fine, I'll slap a guidance on Rikus.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Does Wayne have anything he would like to do?
I'm gonna slap guidance on myself.
I'm gonna activate.
Not a bless.
I'm activating my blood maledict.
Because bless is for attacks and saves.
Guidance is for ability checks. Speaking of, so I'm gonna set the scene, and then you go ahead and go through with what you're doing.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna bless myself and who hasn't been?
No one's been blessed.
No one's been blessed. And then I will bless Secure and.
I mean, depending on how high you upcast it, you could hit the entire party.
Yeah, if you upcast one level, you could hit the total active combatants.
Oh yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay.
That's the best.
So,
Yeah. I'll just bless the 4 actives.
Alright, let's protect him.
Okay. So the 4 active members are all blessed. So as you guys set yourselves up across this field from each other, Gendo stands up to his full height, and he actually is holding his blade at this point. He went and retrieved it, and as he does, you see it's been sitting in the fire for the last little bit as you guys discussed as teams, drawing up plays and plans and strategies. As this happens, he pulls his blade out of the flame, and it actually remains on fire. And he steps over, and he looks from one side to the other, and he says, "Prepared or not, we will begin." And as he does, he drives the blade into the ground, sending like a shockwave out to you guys as initiative begins. So, Rikus, since you're technically highest in initiative, I need you to make that perception and insight check for me.
By the way, before he had stood up, I was gonna like take out my Rocky Talkie, kind of palming it a little bit, and then I was gonna do a roll call on all 4 of them, just to make sure everyone's got their Rocky Talkies on. Whee!
Over.
What?
Affirmative.
Okay.
You can turn these off?
Thomas,
Yes,
as
we
it
can.
is rolled, for every 10 points combined you get 1 advantage or disadvantage to give.
Wow. Okay, I am going to roll insight. That's
a bad
fucking
start.
sucks.
Hey, that is technically 1 reroll on its own, though.
That is one roll, though.
Did you have guidance?
No.
You do have guidance, so add 2d4
I'll roll
to your
the
next
2.
roll.
Yeah. Okay. Why am I struggling to find perception? There it is.
Okay, so
This guy sucks.
what this means, Thomas,
Why did we choose him as our leader?
what this means, Thomas, is that
It's the first time I've rolled a net one.
For 2
I think in this campaign.
in this round of combat, before the roll happens, you can give advantage to one of your allies or disadvantage to an enemy. Before the roll happens. This is not a silvery barbs where, a crit occurred. No. That's not how it works. It has to be before the roll happens.
Can I very quickly tell my party members where I think they should move to?
Yeah, sure.
At the start of combat? Okay,
It's
so...
your turn, so yes, this is your time to give orders.
Okay, Linen, you're going here.
Alright. Just as a side note, how many seconds are in a turn of combat? Oh,
Wait.
my bad. How many seconds are in a turn of combat? I'm
6.
just trying to... Thank you.
And there are 3 turns before either commander is allowed to enter, unless 2 of their people have dropped, and then they would join the next round.
So Linen. Oh, so they're not going to be able to move till they start. Is that what you're saying? Until their turn.
What? I'm confused.
Well, I was just seeing how they were set up pre-combat, and we were just kind of humbo jumbled.
Well, I asked where you guys wanted to be, and that's where you ended up putting yourselves.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So, if you have no other orders to give, we will move to the turn of the Rigid Horde.
Okay. Well, yeah.
This is gonna look really weird on the recording because I don't know if they're gonna hear the music or not.
They should be able to hear it.
Are you jacking off your shoulder?
I was wondering what you guys were doing, but then I remembered I had Music Bot muted.
We're doing some epic violin music, epic violin pantomiming.
You know what? We're gonna turn
It was
it up
epic.
a little bit.
I'm getting For the King vibes. Thomas knows what I mean.
Feel that.
Okay, Thomas, do you have anything else that you would like to command?
So during like our party's turn of initiative, I'll be able to do like the talking with the party during that, right?
Yes, you can chat with them. However, you can't do it as much, obviously. It's not like you can just be talking 24/7 throughout their turns.
Yeah. Okay.
You can give a quick for every turn.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
So, moving to the turn of the Rigid Horde. You hear a series of commands called out by Carrick in Giant as they're all going to begin to move forward. This one is going to move here, and this one is going to move beside him, maintaining their close-knit formation. These two, however...
It's a pincher movement!
What did you say?
It's a pincher movement!
It's a pincher movement. Yep. So as they span out a little bit, they are all going to rage. Raw. For obvious reasons, they're going to rage. And along with raging, they're all going to make a series of attacks with hand axes, as each of them are going to make a pair of hand axe attacks as they all run up. Let's see. Linen's gonna bear the brunt of this.
No. He's behind a rock.
I am.
For two of them, he is not. So these two over here are going to make both of their attacks against Linen. This one and this one are going to make their attacks against Sakir. So, beginning...
Do I have to declare disadvantage or advantage before or after I know what the roll is?
It has to be before you know what the roll is.
I would...
How about this? Wait for the first couple attacks on each and see how they're looking.
Okay.
Double crits, Linen.
Double crits. Okay,
I'm
so
already.
we're gonna start with Barbarian 3 making a string of attacks against Lennon. Both of his strikes. There's one crit, but the other is a 15. Does a 15 hit Lennon?
15 does not hit
A
Linen.
15 does not. Okay, so there was a crit there.
I will say I am using my deflect missile reaction.
Okay,
on this.
we're gonna go ahead and start with that damage actually, just for simplicity's sake. Hold on.
What does this deflect missile do?
It deflects missiles.
Wow.
So that is 20 points of damage as this hand axe thrown out at you embeds itself into your stomach. Go ahead and roll your deflect missiles. You'll be able to deflect some of it.
Come on, Linen.
We may actually change the location.
Damn it. 11.
Okay, 11's not bad. So as it's trying to go into your stomach, you kind of grab the lower end of the handle and it kind of like bends, cleaving a bit of the mass off your arm as it like doesn't go nearly as deep into your stomach as it probably should have, only taking 9 points of damage there.
Why?
The second pair of attacks coming from Barbarian 4.
Oh man.
Do you want to put disadvantage on one of these, Rikus, or are you wanting to save them for advantage for your party?
I'll wait.
Okay. Next pair of attacks. One is only a 9, so that is a miss. The other is a dirty 20.
Alright, that hit.
I can do Blood Curse.
I'll
of
say those
Islet.
are against Sakir.
Oh, those are
These
secure.
are not against Secure. These are against
No.
Linen. We're doing Barbarian 3.
Oh, right.
Now Barbarian 4.
I forgot
Okay.
that it was 2 attacks per barbarian.
If only I could deflect missile again.
You said Blood
Sorry, I
Curse
thought
of
those
the
first two were
Eyeless.
against Linen. That's my bad.
You said the Blood Curse of the Eyeless. That is a 30
It's
foot.
within. Yes, I was measuring against the two people who were attacking me, which I assume means that I got that crit, not Linen.
No, no. You didn't
No?
get
Yeah.
any crits. These are attacks
These are still against
Linen.
Linen.
These are all against Linen.
They
Not
have
you.
double attack. Ah.
They each have 2 attacks.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. You've only done
Yeah,
one.
we
person,
made
not
the exact
two people.
exact same mistake.
And-
Okay.
That's my
That
bad.
is 12 points of damage on the second strike.
All
As-
right.
As you attempt to catch the first one, you grab your hands. 2 of them just go flying past you. Everyone else kind of just dodging out of the way as their effective range is far past it. But as this one that you're grabbing, as you pull it out, a second one just slams into your shoulder that just got a little bit of it cleaved off. So
Why?
that is their turn. The other pair making their attacks against Sakir.
Yeah.
The first rolls a 12 and a 24, so 12 misses. I'm assuming the 24 hits.
24 hits, and I'm not using any curse on that. Yeah.
You're not using any curse on that. Okay, and that is 10 points of damage.
Oh, I need to. I forgot. I need to roll Constitution for
The second
guidance.
pair of attacks is a 9 and an 18. Does the
Both
18
miss.
hit?
AC 19.
AC 19. Nice. So as they run up, all throwing these hand axes, Linen, as that second hand axe strikes, knocking you off your feet, you are prone.
Oh fuck.
And then I believe you would also need to make a concentration check.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
do I need to make one for every single hit?
Yes, you have to make 2
Yes.
concentration checks.
Right. It's
However, you
just-
get plus
it's just a
24 because of Bless.
Yeah. It's just a
Yeah.
Alright, 1d4. 1d4. Alright, first roll.
Yikes.
Guidance is down.
Okay, so
That's-
sadly guidance is down.
Well, I thought it was Wayne who cast guidance.
No,
No, he cast
Yeah,
Bless.
Oh, Bless. I mixed the two up, my bad.
Yeah, guidance was on him. What is it with all of my parties messing guidance and bless up so terribly? We
It's
had
not
this
all
in
of your
the
parties.
mini
It's the
campaign.
same people. It's the same people.
You're not wrong.
I think
You're
this is the
not
first
wrong.
time I've done it.
Okay.
No, they did the exact same
I
thing.
So-
I don't
only
remember.
had guidance.
As their first turn goes through, they all seem to be growing actively. As they're running up, they're growing taller. It is now the turn of the Inexorables.
Okay, Rikus is gonna call out. They plan to swarm you. I would advise picking the first one off as quickly as possible. Move the party this way. What's your effective range, Leopold?
I know my firebolt cantrip is 120. I don't remember my cannon off the top of my head. I want to say 90.
DM, will that tap?
Nope, 120. My effective range is 120 feet. Although that's not. I do have some spells that want me closer.
Okay, I want the melee party members to go here, like to move here to attack. The ranged characters, Wayne, you can be anywhere in here. Unless you have longer spells, you can drop back further. And then Leopold, I would recommend dropping further up here. Just that way. Or
Guiding bolt and firebolt are both 120, so I've got some room.
Okay. So basically, I want the two melee guys actually here and here on Hex. Is that flanking?
Yes.
Yep.
Any
Okay.
two allies within 5 feet of an enemy, I consider them flanking.
Yeah.
So you will get
DM,
Now,
quick question.
Okay, so
Hold on,
I want
everybody, shut up.
Yeah,
Lenny,
sorry.
Quick question.
Getting up from prone takes half my movement speed.
Yes, it does.
My movement speed is 45. What's your half?
So half is rounded up, so 25.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Ooh.
Back to you.
so what I was going to ask is, does anybody have any forced movement abilities?
Does
Because-
8 count?
Not particularly. Because I was going to say that if we could move this guy 5 more feet over, I could get all 3 of them in a web or fairy fire.
all 3 of these guys.
Well, I have a web bomb, so
yeah,
we can.
we just need to get him 5 feet over. Because both spells are 20-foot cube.
Fireball if Lennon moves.
I plan to move anyways. Let me.
You know what? What if instead of picking off one, we all just chuck the grenades all at once?
Now,
Yeah,
you guys are as a party, however, we technically have Leopold at the top. So, unless you guys have a particular set that you're wanting to do, let's just start with that for simplicity's sake. That way you aren't just stuck here for an hour trying to decide what to do, who goes first. Since Leopold technically rolled highest, Leopold, you go ahead and start us off, and then people...
I recommend go kablamming on this guy. Flanking.
Well,
with melee
I was
characters.
going to-
Ranged characters stay within here. Literally anywhere within here,
Yeah.
really.
I was going to ask, if we want me to start, do we want me to start with a fairy fire? Because that would give everybody free advantage if they failed the deck save. Although, I guess another thing I should ask DM, do they have anything metal on them?
Outside of their blade, they are wearing no metal.
Dang. No heat metal shenanigans.
Yeah.
You can make them drop their blade.
This is true.
Well, would they be holding the metal part of the blade is the question.
I think it rules as... Well, when you have a blade,
Yeah.
the blade goes into the hilt.
Yeah, they are
So it
wielding
doesn't matter.
great axes.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, maybe not. I don't know.
Great axe. What happened to good axes?
They got
Those
phased
good
out
old-
by great axes. They wanted better.
Damn power creep.
Okay, so Leopold, what would you like
Yeah.
to do?
I'm thinking we start off with a fairy fire. And since we were talking about wailing on this guy first, fairy fire is a 20-foot cube, so I should be able to cast it to hit the both of these guys.
All right, so I'm going to make a pair of dex saves.
Yes.
As barbarians, they do have advantage on dex saves.
I forgot about that.
So, first roll is a 15.
Fails.
Fails.
Let's go.
Okay, and that was for the most forward one. This is barbarian 1 right here.
Yeah.
Second Is a 23.
Did you mean to move him?
It's a 22. I did not mean to move him. Is a 23.
That.
Or, sorry,
That's
22. 22. That is a success. So the one in the back succeeds. However, this one right here does have Fairy Fire on him now.
Yeah. And with that Fairy Fire on him, I will use my bonus action to do a turret attack.
Okay.
Which I forget where exactly that is. It's under, yeah, features. Force Ballista. Use ability. Attack with advantage. And I didn't even count the Bless on that, but it doesn't matter because I don't think they have a 21 AC.
They do not have a 21 AC.
Alright.
They have a 22 AC.
And then, no, I don't think my Arcane Firearm ability works with the Force Ballista, does it? Because I believe it specifies spells. Yeah, it does specify a D8 for the spell's damage roll, so I don't get it there. But I still get damage. And I forgot that it wants me to roll the attack first. I'll just...
Okay. If
I'll just
anybody
roll-
has any movement they want to do, go ahead and move your characters now.
I'm waiting because it says that Force Ballista
2d8.
is pushing it back 5 feet.
What do you want me to
Almost-
move, Thomas? Right here?
Oh, 13 damage on 2d8, and that does push him 5 feet back.
That does push him 5 feet back.
In that direction.
I need him to go over
And
there.
with my movement speed, I
I
will
believe you told me to move here, so I'm gonna move
move
here.
5, 10, 15, 20,
That works.
30...
I was
33
thinking,
guys would be
yeah, that works.
Barely.
25, barely.
Linen's gonna be hurting, man.
Alright, get over there, Lennon.
Nick
You can move your
needs to
character.
move
I know. Give me a sec.
away.
Funny thing is, you guys doesn't need to be flanking technically because he already has advantage.
Alright, Wayne, you have something
Yeah.
you want to do. You can go ahead and take your turn.
Why can I not move?
Select your guy. Your
Yep.
token.
There we go. Yeah, Secure went up there a little bit before, so I guess I'll just hit these other three with the fireball.
Alright, yeah,
I'll hit
if
the three
you
on
place it
side.
here, this is 20 feet right there.
Yeah.
Alright, so a trio of deck saves. These are at advantage. What is your DC?
16.
16.
Oh no.
We start with a 15. Another
Level six.
failure. So I'm moving right to left. So the guy in the middle back failed. We have... That is exactly a 16. And then we have a 19. So we have 2 successes over here, and then 1 failure.
Alright. Let me touch you. But oh no.
Oh, that's
Yikes.
a lot of ones.
God damn.
Wait,
Why'd the fireball go over there?
Know that it had a whole place it
Okay.
whatever, and I just clicked on the screen, try and
I'll blow up.
make it go away,
Um,
and then it does a whole boom
you don't have
explosion.
any way to change.
Four
That's
ones.
4 ones. You have no way to change that, do you?
I don't believe I do on this character.
Oh,
Elemental adept.
Did you roll your bless damage as well?
Blesses to hit, not damage.
I don't have fire
Hello.
level on this one, so
At gun point, you just add a d4 to literally anything. Damage.
That is...
And you
yeah.
That is
That's gonna be
unfortunate. That is 18 points of damage to one and 9 points of damage to the other two. Could be worse, but very much could have been better.
I 100% could have been better.
Yeah, I nearly did as much damage on 2d8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sakira and Linen, it is your turns.
Fucking
Unless you
wail
have-
on them,
Unless you have a
boys.
bonus action that you would like to do, Wayne. But be thinking about it as they go.
I was saying,
attack, so I guess
speaking
I gotta
of bonus
attack.
actions, Lennon, you should do like bonus action patient defense.
I actually don't know how
Yeah.
to play monk, so
Patient defense
I'm
is
attacking
just
average of 19
dodge.
damage per 3 hits.
You're like the
Disadvantage on all
one.
tackles.
I'm also like a really weird monk as well. I'm currently looking for something because I know I'm level 5. I should have. Is it only bonus act?
I roll 3 attacks, guys. Like I could just
Oh.
swing 3 times, and I could maybe cast like something on him as well as part of my turn, part of hitting him. I could. put
do you have any movement
castigation
left?
on him. Sorry?
Do you have any movement left?
No.
Say, is it stunning strike you're looking for at 5th level?
Yeah. Is that I thought. Is it a 6th level? Is it a level 6 monk thing? I'm not seeing it.
I mean, I was looking at the 2014 monk, and I think you might be using 2024.
No, I'm still on legacy.
And then it
Weird.
should be level 5 feature.
Weird that's not on my. Yeah. Secure, take your turn. I'm gonna check some stuff on.
Stunning strike is right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm literally looking at it on your character sheet.
Where? I'm on.
I can attack this guy because I have a 15
Just
foot
look
reach.
on D&D Beyond real quick.
Yeah.
If you have to look on D&D Beyond.
It's under extra attack
Extra attack.
in your monk features. It's at
Yeah,
the very
go
bottom.
Features and traits, class features. Yeah, at the bottom of your monk stuff.
Okay, I see it now.
Okay.
That's weird that it's
So,
not like
secure.
action. Anyways, don't worry.
You're
I'm
saying
prepped to attack 3 times. I could. Just looking for Thomas because Thomas is like trying to run things here. Should I attack the
Alright.
guy that's 15 feet away from me, which I can do without any movement? I just have that range, or with advantage, attack this guy between the two of us.
That's why I was kind of thinking Lennon attack first, and then if you attack next, if you end up knocking this guy down, you can then use the rest of your attack
See,
on
that's
this
great.
guy.
Yeah, I'll wait for Lennon.
So
Alright,
you're
I will-
first.
I will attack the guy, and my first attack will. This is the target. I will attack this guy.
You have advantage.
Yes, thank you.
And bless.
Thank you.
You're gonna hit. Don't roll one.
Whoops. I will attack it with my staff. Attack roll, advantage, 1d4. First attack. Oh fuck.
An 18 does hit.
Okay. I will use a key point for stunning strike here. I
Okay.
also
So since this is fairly big, I will roll it. It is a barbarian, so he does have a pretty good con save.
Yep.
For this level. However, I will roll this here. That is a failure.
Holy shit!
That is
Barely.
barely a failure.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh! I saw DC 12, and I'm like, "There's no way he's failing
Totally.
this." And he rolls an 11.
Your
How do you have a DC 12 save?
your second attack, Lennon, will be at a flat roll.
Yeah.
Because you are being given disadvantage. You have advantage due to flanking, you're being given disadvantage by the commander.
And then
Okay.
Fairy Fire, but
I'll-
I don't know if you're stacking like that.
3 advantages and 1
It's-
disadvantage cancel out. It
Yeah.
just flats out.
I'll roll
Alright.
damage on this one. Is it also 1d4 to damage as well?
No, it is not.
Just attack?
It
Okay.
is attack rolls and saving throws.
Alright. Just rolling damage on the the duality of Linen.
Second strike.
Anyways, second strike. Another attack. D4 normal. Bonk.
20.
Dirty 20?
Okay, that hits. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage again.
Alright, rolling damage.
Is it worth killing the guy who's stunned, like action economy wise? If I
What? My weapons suck.
Flurry of blows.
A shoddy workman blames his tools.
Flurry of
Oh my
blows.
Well, I am shoddy blue.
gosh.
Anyways. Jeez, or do I want to heal myself?
Or patient defense. Bonus
Uh,
action. Dodge.
Captain! Captain!
What? How much health do you have?
I think that's not a bad idea.
Less than half.
Heal yourself.
Hold on, let me just consume a key.
Oh, less than half. I'll
Don't worry about that.
give you a nice little Healing word for
should
my bonus
heal.
action then.
I could just
Hold on.
I could just healing potion myself here.
Let's see, Lennon. Sorry, not Lennon. Wayne is going to healing word you real quick.
Okay.
2 level spells per turn. You already cast Fireball.
Fuck.
God damn it! I forgot.
Never
Alright.
mind. Drink a potion.
Alright. Bonus action, potion drink.
All right, I'm a bonus action dodge then.
Can
So-
you bonus action dodge?
Yeah, I thought everyone could, can't they? Or was I-
No, that is
or
rogue
like
and monk
about
specific.
on my rogue.
And I think goblin.
That is rogue specific.
And I believe monks can do it if they spend a key point.
Monks
Yep.
can do it if they spend a key point.
All right, just kidding. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna just stand there.
I'ma just stand there.
Stand there.
Beautiful.
I'm trying to do math on how much damage I took. I took 19. No. Took a lot.
Okay, so
21.
Secure.
Okay.
now to you.
Okay. I go
Would you like to
ahead-
describe again what you look like?
Black.
As
14.
as
that's
you
not-
haven't
oh,
had
my
much of
bad.
an opportunity to like fully get everything running, what does Secure look like? As
Oh, yeah.
as you're just standing next to your party getting ready for combat, you're just like drinking some juice, just like your not tattoos, your stuff is just growing on you. What do you look like right now?
So yeah, as he's walking up, I definitely would think that he like has his water pack that he just takes a swig from, caps it, throws it behind him, and rolls his neck, getting into it, and he takes a knife out and just slices down each of his wrists, doing physical damage to himself as this very viscous black almost. It is definitely crimson, but it is like a very dark red pouring out of his forearms. Begins to envelop like the rest of his body, and as he does that, he puts his fists together, and these tattoos that go all the way along underneath like these monk-like wraps around his hands start to glow with an eldritch almost light. So now there is like this disgusting green and black light shining within this dark red crimson tendrils that are coming off of him, and as it envelops his form, you can still see him within it, but you can't see his retinas. You can't see most of his skin as it's covered in this almost sentient like moving I would compare it to almost like the Venom suit from Marvel that just lifts him up so that he's almost a foot taller, with these tendrils coming off of his hands and then solidifying in places. Not for long periods of time. They still are like moving, like tentacles, but then every once in a while they'll stop in a sharp blade that is about 15 feet long, enwrapped in these runes that are coming from these tattoos on his skin.
Okay, so with that, you have advantage. However, with all three of your strikes, the commander is going to use his last 3 uses, and you are going to have even rolls on all 3 of these attacks.
Okay. But I have blessed, so I will have, because
have a
it's an
D4.
attack roll, I have
Yes.
a D4. Yes. I'm going to try to use my character sheet.
Oh dang it! I did it again. I rolled d6s for damage calc instead of d8s. Versatile versus not versatile. Let's go.
It's alright, there's
Lennon.
ones on the D8 as well.
Yeah. It didn't. It doesn't matter in this case, but it's like
Ugh.
It could have made a difference.
2 damage.
I really don't like how this is set up. Hybrid forward. Okay, wait, this right here. No, that's not it. Dang it, this one.
Are you okay?
Standard roll.
Jade? Are you okay?
Attack. It'd be 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's not right. So it just, it's not adding my modifiers correctly. So even if I attacked with that, it wouldn't
Then
add the
just
plus.
Click the
there.
D20
So I'm gonna-
and click your bonus.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. I just wanted to see if I could use my character sheet for once, like everyone else. I don't
We'll figure it out. What we need to do at some point is just get everyone in here outside of a session and just like spend an hour figuring out this completely and totally, or just kill half of our session doing it at some point.
Yeah. All right. 1d2.
That is a miss.
Why?
That is a miss. Second strike.
Dang it. I just described my character and he's super cool. He's just like
his first attack just
It
almost hitting Linen on the backside.
It just goes
Thanks.
limp as you hit him, and you just splash some blood on him.
Yeah,
Like
you just
sorry.
Okay.
you just hit him with goopy blood.
There we go.
That's a
Forward.
much
Thank you.
higher roll.
30?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your third strike as well.
Okay. Thank you. And my D4 and then plus 11.
Oh,
Yeah.
DM, could you check if I accidentally healed that barbarian?
You are
I
delightful.
still had him targeted when I drank the potion.
Do you realize I think I rolled a 1 on every single D4? No, I rolled a 2 on one of the D4. That's a 16. I don't think that hits.
A 16 barely hits.
Noted.
I don't think you healed anything.
Okay. Alright.
All right.
Cool.
Well, then I get to.
I mean,
was thinking on
I
my-
see what you're
I
talking
have the
about with
pierce
the
feat.
targeting, but
So I am gonna roll my piercing damage separate from my other D6s.
Yes,
of
please do.
damage.
Because you have... What are your damage types?
Piercing, fire, and force.
Okay, yeah. Separate your piercing from your fire and force.
Here is my piercing. It's a D8.
Just roll all of your piercing damage together,
Plus
which would include your modifier as well. For simplicity's sake.
2d8 plus 18. And if I don't like one of the rolls, I'll look at it.
You can re-roll the d8, yes.
So a 7 and a 2. I think I'm gonna re-roll that 2.
Okay.
So that's a D8, and I'm re-rolling that. I got an 8.
Nice.
So
Okay.
well done.
So, rather than 27,
more than
instead 33. So 33 points of piercing damage. He is raging, so that is reduced.
Okay, and then 1d6 fire and 1d6 force. So I'm just gonna roll 2d6 unless you think otherwise.
Is it that 1d6 fire and force for each attack, or...
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm rolling.
So just roll 4d6 then.
So, yeah. Roll. Okay. Dang, I rolled very well on that too.
Okay.
you just stole all of the luck from Lennon, or not from Lennon, from Wayne with all the ones he rolled.
Okay, so...
Y'all
Wait,
welcome.
How's he looking on that last hit? Because I
He
might
is-
push something.
How would
else
you
in
like
front.
to do this as you knock unconscious the first opponent?
You knock
You're not-
unconscious.
you're knocking
Dude,
unconscious.
as I completely missed with the first strike and just pounded into the ground, I'm going to rip shrapnel up from the dirt, up into his face, going through his jaw, and then stab him right through the neck, and then
We can't
bring him down to
kill-
the
We can't kill him.
We are knocking him out. This is non-lethal.
And it's non-lethal, so I did that
Yes, I'm going to
everything I
non-lethally
said, but
stab him in the neck.
non-lethally.
Non-lethally avoid his jugular. Yes.
I hit him in the neck, but nicely, and then I grab him and I push his face into the dirt, where he's still like conscious, but like really hurting.
He's unconscious.
Moment.
He's unconscious. Yeah, you know what I mean. You get me. You get me.
So he is no longer a part of the combat, as he's just writhing in pain on the ground. I believe that is everyone in the Inexorables' turn.
Do you have a bonus action? Sorry,
was-
gear.
That was his.
That was my
third
bonus
attack.
action and action for 2 attacks. And
Okay.
Yeah, he makes a bonus action third strike.
Cool.
So, as we go back to the Rigid Horde, a series of
I get to
commands
roll.
are called out,
And drop.
and both commanders get to roll their perception and insight.
And I don't believe you used any last time, Thomas, correct?
No, I ended up not having to because we flanked.
They're round by round.
Very far.
They're round by round.
I
so he
thought
does
they
not save them up.
banked.
They do not bank.
That is unfortunate. I think you should probably try and save Lennon as much as possible.
I know.
Good. As long as I don't take 6 attacks.
Okay.
And I am no longer guided,
Says
correct?
man about to take
You are
6
no
attacks.
longer guided. However,
It's very hard to roll worse than you did last time, so
as
You can only
the
go up.
horde gathers, okay, so 16 wisdom. If you can get a 14, you can get a third one. Hey,
Exactly what we needed.
Yes, sir. Okay, so you have 3 die to give advantage or disadvantage. Okay,
Cool.
so as the horde gathers, another series of commands are called out, and all 3 of them grow in size. All 3 of them are going
Dang.
to turn large. That's way too big. I don't know if I'd say way, but
It's pretty big.
is there a way that I can just do?
Well,
There
he
we
takes
go.
a.
Beat the size of Gendo. So they're all giant barbarians. Barbarians like some Path of the Giant or something like that. It's a good one.
He only grew a bit. That last one only grows a bit.
And he is going to move here. All 3 of them are going to swarm Sakir.
Great.
And they are
This is what I wanted.
all going to make a pair. We're going to start with Barbarian number 3 right here, as his first strike is going to be a cleave attack. So he's going to hit Sakir, and it is going to
disadvantage.
bounce. Disadvantage. Okay. He does have advantage for flanking, so this is going to be a flat roll. And if it hits, he has an opportunity to roll again for it to bounce to Linen as well.
Oh.
So the roll that I believe is a miss, as that is a 14 on Sakir.
Miss.
Okay. All right. So with that done, there is. He is actually instead. Let me double check something real quick. Yeah, so he is going to make a second strike upon you, Sakir, this time at advantage. That is a natural 18. So that's deep 20s, so that's going to hit.
Oh. Wait, how much was that in the end?
I'm a 26.
Yeah, okay.
We are going to go ahead and just roll that damage real quick. Do you have any resistances?
To necrotic, and I believe that's it. I'll let you know. Give me a second.
It says you're resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, because I have the wear form. Let's go. Yeah.
You have the wear form. Okay.
Yeah.
So, damage coming from the first strike is going to be 22 reduced to 11. Okay. Now 2 strikes from Barbarian number 4.
Are they just both regular strikes?
They're at advantage. He's all flanked. So you would just be making it an average attack.
I'll make one of them an average.
Okay.
The first one.
Rolling that first. That is a 19.
Hit?
Yes, a 19 to hit.
There we go. I'm using my reaction. I'm gonna make it so that he has to roll a d6 and subtract it from his roll.
From this attack, just this attack?
Yeah, I'm not gonna amplify it for every roll.
Okay. So that will miss. Second strike.
You should, though.
Second strike is a 25.
Dang. Yeah, and a 25 would have probably hit anyway. So.
That is actually exactly another 22 reduced to 11 points of damage.
Epic. I'm looking all right. I'm about halfway.
Third guy here is going to make 2 attacks.
Again, first one flat.
First one flat. Okay.
What if you made the second one flat?
And you have been knocked prone at this point.
Force prone.
That's a 25
Hits.
and a 26
Oh, 2 hits.
on his
That's
2
not good.
strikes.
That was with disadvantage. That was flat too. Damn.
Yeah. Okay. So first strike is a 20 reduced to 10.
Okay.
and he's going to use Savage Attacker to reroll that. And that is 12 points of damage after it being reduced.
Alright, I'm no longer looking good. I'm at 16 HP.
That was what Lyndon was at before he healed.
Okay, so
That hurt.
large series of strikes made against Sakir. As they all rise up, they seem to just innately get a little bit tougher as well. So that is the turn of the Rigid Horde.
I'm gonna say I wish you hadn't used one of those disadvantages on protecting Takir, because I could have potentially Vortex Warp one of them away, and a disadvantage would make the save a lot easier.
Well,
you
just
could
used all
have
three, but you could have said
told
something.
me.
Yeah,
You could have said
I've
something.
only thought about it like after it was used. So
Anyways,
Aw.
personally, they're all grouped up. We have a couple
around
options here.
Takir.
Hit him with the grenades.
I'm thinking, so we could hit him with a
Actually,
smoke
yes,
grenade.
Totally do that. I
So
can teleport.
Well, what we could
actually,
do-
yes,
both
Not
Wayne
on
and
a
I have
reaction.
both
for bonus
Wayne-
action.
No, both Wayne and I have bonus action healing word, so we could
Yeah.
probably heal you up, and then disengage.
No, he can bonus action.
Yeah, I can bonus action teleport, so you guys we can all throw webs like right onto the spot.
Well, there's only we only got the Tangler grenade, and then
I also
I think
have
Lennon.
web,
Oh,
but
sorry, Wayne.
say-
Leopold.
rules is written though, web would only take effect on their turn, because it says when they start their turn or when they move into it for the first time. And keep in mind, it's also a dexterity saving throw. These guys have advantages on dexterity saving throws. I don't think they're going to be restrained by a web.
Smoke grenade.
I don't know if a smoke grenade
Um,
really does too much for us here, except blind us to them.
Well,
I think
what we could do, they're all like right next to each other. There's
Oh.
for secure. There's two options. You can wail on them real quick, and then bonus action, Raven Queen blessing out of there, or you can just Raven Queen blessing out of there and check a grenade. But
I think wailing on them while you're already here and not using a consumable item is probably good, especially considering, I guess, what's the damage on the grenades?
5d. Hold on, 5d6 piercing.
That's really good.
They're also gonna A, have resistance to it because they're raging, and B, advantage on dexterity saving throws because they're raging.
Well,
It's
they'll
still-
take half damage.
That's great damage.
And then
Yeah.
reduced
Actually, it's
again.
half and half, half of half. Yeah.
Order.
Yeah, so they're only taking a
So,
quarter
are we
damage,
all
so we have
agreeing
to make
that-
the save.
Are we agreeing that I should use my bonus action to just like teleport to right here or something like that? Just get out of that circle.
Well,
I was thinking you should attack first.
Yeah. Can't you attack at range as well? So you don't have to be standing right next to him.
Right.
well, you could teleport up to 30 feet, so you don't like you can
Yeah.
dip out closer to your healers if you really wanted to, or
I could hide behind this rock.
Yeah, the important thing is like definitely the bonus action teleport. It's just how you want to do your attack action.
Yeah, that's true. So
Yeah.
I could attack twice for my action, and then I can hide behind this rock. Is my bonus action teleport over there?
sure.
I think the ranged guys also like move a bit more.
I think the ranged guys should move this way.
And Zach, I would say that to hide, I would like put myself prone on purpose or something like that.
Okay. Will do. So you guys are all button secure to start with a pair of attacks.
Mhm.
Yeah. On shit, I don't remember which one was which.
I don't think any of
This
these.
I
one's
get
been
it.
damaged the most.
Oh, okay.
So if anything, we probably I was say I don't know if we want to damage him because that would let the other guy pop in on his turn.
Damage this one.
Flat roll.
Right, they gained HP when they got large. Okay. Yes, you.
Everything's-
You will have against this guy. It will be a flat roll, and you will actually be given disadvantage on the attack.
Well, I'd take this one.
You want to attack
Wait,
this one?
so do I have disadvantage or do I have a flat roll?
So either way, a regular attack right now, because you're not flanking with Linen, as he's not within 5
Oh
feet.
yeah.
Why not?
Would he be
Where's the
within 5
limit
feet
over?
because the
What's
giant's
this guy's?
thrown?
Yeah, what's this?
Actually-
what's this guy's reach?
Technically, you're within.
The large form's range.
Technically,
He's not technically within 5 feet. I would say like he can
aren't
move.
technically within 5 feet, Linen, because he's
Yeah,
on
you
the
can just
edge
move
of
to,
your
like, in here.
10-foot block.
All right.
If you wanted him to
You can
move first to give you advantage, he could. However, your attacks will be given disadvantage by Carrick. Both of them.
It's still. It doesn't
Still.
matter.
Well, no.
Linen-
If you have advantage, it'll go to even. If you don't have advantage, you'll go to disadvantage. So if
Linen-
Linen moves,
Yeah, Linen will step in.
so Linen steps in.
Step in one.
If you attack that guy, you have advantage, given disadvantage, so even roll.
Yes, that's what I was
Aslan,
asking.
Aslan's stepping over this guy's body. It's like, don't worry, buddy. I'll heal you after this. It's like pats his cheek.
Pats his cheek.
Stands on his opponent. Don't
Yeah.
worry, buddy. I'll heal you afterwards.
Zach, I'm just imagining
Okay,
Freyrin
19
just
hit.
like
19 to
Pet.
hit. 19 does hit. However,
All right, that's first.
both of his compadres are going to use their reaction to make an attack on you, as you have
Screw
attacked someone within
that.
5 feet, as they both have Sentinel.
Dang it.
Damn.
So a pair of
Did not
attacks
see
at
that. They both have-
advantage.
Sentinel?
Mhm.
what? You should have warped first.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't know that.
That
Yeah, we
is a
didn't know that.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Could you use your reaction to reduce it by 1d6?
Do you have another blood curse active that you can use right now?
I can do that. I can do that twice. I'm at so low health. I kind of need to do this, right? Yeah.
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 In fact, I am going to take a d6 of damage to make sure that his other one also gets a d6 reduced. Is that a good idea or bad
They're
idea?
not. They only get one attack. This is a reaction.
Then I'm only doing it once.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought it was 2 attacks.
It is 2 attacks, but it costs a reaction, so he can't do it to both.
Yeah, so I can make it one
Oh,
person
yeah.
and d6 to all of their attacks for the rest of their turn.
Okay. Yeah.
If I amplify it.
Okay, so go
So-
ahead and roll your d6.
Oh, okay. I'll roll it. Wait, why? No, I don't want to roll it. I roll terribly all the time.
I'm not gonna roll it.
Shoot, fine. Yeah, there.
So 21 reduced to 19. Still
Meets
hits. Meets beats. His eyes hurt though. Second strike.
I third though.
Second strike is a crit.
No,
Yes, it is.
I'm down.
It is a
No way
natural.
am I up after this.
So first strike.
I'm gonna silver budge that. Great.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
You are within 60 feet. Yes, you are. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Although,
Second.
question:
Okay. Yes.
would the attack that triggered Sentinel go through first?
Yes, it would. You can roll your damage because that would hit. That would still deal the damage. I re-rolled. It is now a 22. At least it's not a crit.
Yeah.
It's still pretty likely
Have
you're
you-
gonna go unconscious.
I'm going down.
Well, all the damage is halved.
That is
That's 16 health.
8 points of damage on the first strike after being reduced.
Wait, to be clear, do I hit the guy, or is this a reaction that they get
You
to
are
hit? before I
You
hit?
are hitting.
I'm
No.
before they.
So
Yeah.
you attack, damage is dealt. Reaction, damage is dealt to you.
Okay, so I still get to roll my damage
You
after
still
I go
get to roll your damage. Remember, separate your piercing and your fire and force.
down. Yeah, I'll do that once it's settled. 6 damage so far. Cool. Reduced. Come on. Come on. Come on. Seriously, there's only 6 for the first one? If it's only 6 or something like that for the second one, I might still be
It
up.
was 8.
It was 8?
Yeah, it was
Said
8
eight.
for the first one.
8? Oh,
Okay,
shoot.
so
Okay.
roll your damage, because that goes through first.
Okay.
You don't roll your damage after you go unconscious. You roll your damage first, and then I tell you if you go unconscious or not.
Okay, 1d8 plus 9 piercing damage for this hit. Okay, So that's 16. I'm gonna keep that roll. And then here's my 2d6. One of them is force, one of them is fire. Rolling that. 2 and 2. So 4 more.
Okay.
Or plow.
Kerplow. And that was to this one, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So as you reach out and make your strike, the other two immediately respond, taking advantage to just strike at your back. First one dealing 8 damage, and the second strike dealing 10.
All right. Then I went down. Just barely. They did 2 over my max.
Okay. So, Sakir goes unconscious. Everyone else now gets to go.
Question: Do we want to try and take out one of these guys, or do we want to try and?
I think. This one's been damaged. This one's been damaged.
If it healed me first, I might have gotten all my attacks out. But now it's kind of a waste if you guys healed me.
We also, by the rules of this, we can't heal you as well. Or are we?
Yeah, we can.
I don't think that was ever specified in the rules.
That was never specified that
Oh,
you
I
cannot
thought-
heal one another.
I thought it was just if you were knocked out, you're out. My bad.
No, it's if 2 people go down, the commander on their next initiative comes in.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you just added everything. Thanks.
Yeah, not Lennon. Well, actually, Lennon, if you want to punch this guy first, but then
is a choice.
Yeah. Because, let's say, if we are talking about doing damage, I can deal like 4d6 plus 3d8, assuming everything hits.
Hit me.
you could. I would do it on this
Alright, so
guy.
66.
Lower, weaken all of these guys. Once they're all weak, we pop.
Bang, bang, bang.
Cap one of them, and then
I can heal Secure, and then
I can also pop a
Firebolt.
heal on secure.
Alright, I would say heal plus firebolt first, and then I can look at my damage and see what would be the most optimal way to spread it around.
I don't think this guy in the corner has been damaged much at all.
Yeah.
Bottom left.
Problem is they're getting bigger and harder to kill, so maybe we. Well, no, again, probably getting them all in one go is a.
Hey, just throw a whole bunch of grenades on Sakire's body. It didn't say anything about you guys killing each other.
I mean, if we legitimately didn't want to do that, I could just vortex warp him out of there.
That is fair, you could. Okay.
if
so
we
he's going-
heal him, does he still have a bonus action?
No, he will have lost everything for the rest of his turn by being knocked unconscious and brought back out.
Yeah. So, I guess, Lennon and Wayne, you guys want to deal your damage first, and I... Bang, 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 bang.
So, unless you Vortex Warp him out, I don't think we heal him.
Yeah.
Because he's immediately going to get nuked.
Either that, or it's we heal him at the start of the next turn. So as soon as he gets brought back in, he doesn't have any of his actions. That's right.
I mean, my worry is that if we vortex warp him out, they still might have enough movement to get wherever I vortex warp him, and then and also if I vortex warp him, that really kneecaps the damage I can put out, because that would put it down to like 2d10 plus 1d8.
Alright, I'll just heal him and he can get knocked unconscious again.
What if we wait? Hold on. What if one of us holds action till at the end of the barbarian phase, and then once that ends, at the end of their phase, we heal him. He gets back up, cycles to our
I
turn.
don't know
he
if
has
you
actions.
can do that as a hold.
You
Nope.
could hold an action.
Okay.
I only have a bonus action.
However, note, if you try and hold like a spell as an action or a bonus action or whatever,
Concentration.
you are concentrating on that. So if they walk up to you and hit you as you're trying to cast it, trying to hold it until after their turns, you're having to make concentration checks.
It would also drop concentration on Bless.
It would also, well, Wayne's the one with Bless.
Yeah, if Wayne, I was saying, Wayne was thinking
Wayne,
about he
yeah.
could do it.
What if I cast levitate on Secure, push him towards you guys?
Like,
No,
honestly,
levitate is
casting
an up and down.
levitate, like,
Wait, no, it's level. They can only move by like pushing off. So I thought it was just like a full like float.
Hold
honestly, you should see if you can cast levitate on one of the barbarians and just neutralize them for combat.
It is a con save.
Because
It is
they're
It's a 14 con save.
They'll
Yeah.
succeed that.
yeah.
on. Failed the
Honestly,
DC 12.
honestly, you know,
Wait. He
The
was
D-
stunned.
No, the
We all
stunned guy
completely
died.
fucking forgot that. Oh, wow.
No, the stunned guy died.
I'm gonna roll his save now. He still would have gotten the reaction attack, but he wouldn't have gotten the earlier strikes.
Well, no, the guy who was stunned was the guy
Who
who's
died?
hit.
Never mind. I'm stupid.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's down.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, no, I didn't mess up that bad, did I? I was like, no, the guy who died was stunned. Okay.
Okay.
I just said.
honestly, casting levitate on Sakir,
Let me
Sounds good to
pull
me.
levitate.
You guys,
and
you guys have seen my damage. You're not
then you
missing
can
much.
heal him while he's up in midair. The only problem is, Lennon, if you get hit, which you probably will,
Oh yeah.
you could
Wait.
drop concentration and he falls.
Whenever the spell ends, the
Yeah.
target gently floats to the ground, so it wouldn't
Oh, okay,
hurt
never mind.
here.
I'm gonna have to roll because it can only do up to 500 pounds.
Wait, what do you mean?
The
Levitate.
spell levitate. The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds.
You're telling
Yeah.
me that Sakir weighs more than 500 pounds?
No, I'm telling you, if you wanted to do it aggressively, it very well might not work.
Oh, man. DM, can I do an insight check to see how heavy these guys are?
You can
Or
make
could-
a very
could
quick
medicine
insight check. Very
Could
quick
I,
insight.
could I make it a medicine check?
So
make
it a
no.
medicine.
I need-
No.
No, doctors have to weigh their patients before checking.
How
them.
many patients do you have? That's right. Make it an insight check.
Now, how much
My-
patience does the
For a
DM
normal
have?
doctor,
None.
maybe, but you don't spend a lot of
10.
time with humans, so
It's close.
Dude,
They
these
were
guys are
definitely-
fat.
They were definitely under 500 before they went large. Now they
Ooh.
probably put on like 150, if not more, in weight.
Something square cube. Wow.
Okay. Can it be an action to cast levitate and then slide him towards the party? secure.
I will have you make me a check for it, but yes, it would be an action.
No. Just send them straight up.
steal their weapon.
He goes up
Steal your
20
weapons?
feet. He is going to go up to 20 feet, regardless.
Yeah.
You can just push him along his way to make it so that he gets to 20 feet more like here rather than here.
Yeah. I think that's a bet, because worst case scenario, I fail to push him and he's just where he is, or he gets pushed somewhere else. So I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna-
I would like you to make me either acrobatics or athletics. I would
Alright.
actually say no, not acrobatics. This is an athletics check.
Aww.
You can't
Anyway.
acrobatically push someone as well as you can.
Have you seen someone do a backflip pushing? He could just
They're doing-
gently roundhouse kick him.
If you're talking about like tossers and stuff like that, like they're tossing people so much lighter than them 90% of the time. Lennon is the lighter of these two.
He casts levitate, and levitate removes the weight.
Whoops.
For
my
the
bad.
push.
My bad. Wrong target.
Wrong button.
Wrong
Okay.
target.
It doesn't
So-
matter.
Let me cast that again. Just to...
It
It
doesn't
does
matter.
not matter. I need you to make me that athletics check though.
Yep. Athletics. Fucking
What?
hell.
Oh no.
This is your athletics. Oh god.
Okay.
7.
So you are able to push him away 20 feet and up 20 feet.
Yep.
Okay, it was
So-
pretty low. It was a pretty low DC. Okay.
So away 20 feet and up 20 feet.
Alright, let's say... Yeah,
So-
there you go.
Here.
About there.
Someone
Yep.
want to move him to there?
That would be.
Yeah, secure. Okay, never mind. He doesn't want to move his character, I guess. So away 20 feet and up 20 feet. So you are in the sky.
Alright.
Alright, he could be healed, by the way.
So...
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys couldn't move.
So
Okay,
right
I'm
now,
apologize.
I am not targetable by these two if I move, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
And however, if you disengage, no attacks will be had. However, these two have used their reaction. This
Oh,
one
yeah.
is not. So the one within
Yeah.
your melee range is not.
I know. So I'm gonna. So I've already moved 5 feet because I stepped in to help. I'm gonna move here. So that's another 10 feet. So I have 15. So I have 30 movement left.
Mm-hmm.
I've used my action. I can't attack. Is throwing a grenade a bonus action?
It is an
Or is it
action.
It's an action. Okay.
As an action, the character can throw a grenade.
Yep. Okay. So
You can't bonus action unarmed strike.
I can.
That's only if you're taking an action or taking an attack.
No, that's flurry of blows.
You can just make a bonus action strike. One attack, one punch.
Yeah. The thing is, I think I'm gonna patient defense.
Whether the
Now you use
whether
it.
rules is written or not, that's how I've always ran monks. That's how I ran your monk 4.5, 5 years ago. So we're just gonna stay consistent.
Is there a feat for Grenadier? There should be.
No. Because
Yeah.
grenades aren't that big a thing in D&D.
Okay.
So
Gotta make
patient
something like
defense, which means disadvantage on all attacks, correct?
Correct. Oh wait, yes, because I'm taking the dodge action.
The dodge action. Got it. Okay, so Leopold, Wayne.
Whoops, I guess I'm targeting Gendo.
I recommend moving.
Wayne, let's start with you.
I'm gonna heal Secure. The healing word.
Okay. Are you gonna drop levitate? That way he drops down calmly rather than.
At the end of the levitate spell, they drop down calmly no matter what.
Yes,
Although
as
if
long
you
as
ended it right
levitate-
now, he would drop down immediately, which is almost certainly better.
Well, if he drops it now, he's back on the ground.
I mean, what is Secure gonna do in the air?
His range attacks.
Well, how long does it take him to fall down 20 feet gently?
It would effectively be immediate.
Listen, Linen's gonna get hit. Its concentration's gonna drop.
Well, you can
Basically,
just do it
imagine
at-
he had
you can
the
just do it at the
very
top of the next, like the top of our
Yeah.
next turn.
Anywho,
All right, you
Hello.
got 7 healing.
Alright,
Thank
so
you.
Secure is conscious again. So that is your bonus action. Wayne, what is your action?
How do I target this guy? Or do I just tell you which one I'm doing?
Just tell me which one you're doing.
Y'all wanted me to do the back one, right?
He has taken the least amount of damage.
Alright, I'm gonna firebolt that guy.
Alright, go ahead and roll the hit. 16 is the number to hit.
Wow.
That hits.
27. $11 damage.
11 points.
Oh,
Nice.
that's really good.
Solid chunk of damage. So sending this firebolt out, it doesn't seem to bother him too much, as he hasn't been dealt that much damage. But he does, like, you burn away a large clump of hair that is now just, like, molten flesh. Alright, Leopold, capping off the Inexorables.
Alright, I will start by using my Force Ballista on that back guy that he just damaged. And for some reason, this doesn't want to. Just discard previous. Usability, I don't have advantage on this or anything. Attack. Emotional bonus of 1d4 for Bless. 17 to hit.
That hits, so he is knocked back 5
Alright.
feet.
Feet, and he takes 2d8 damage. I'm trying to remember how to get the damage directly from this.
I wouldn't worry about it if it takes you more than a
Alright.
couple seconds.
2d8.
You could just click 2d8.
oh, remember
15 damage.
Damn.
Near max.
Damn.
Remember that
Alright.
you guys still have your move actions, by the way.
Yeah.
Your move.
And, so how do the three of them look as a whole?
So the one you guys both just hit now definitely looks the worst out of the three. The other two are still looking pretty sprightly.
All right, so I'm thinking I cast a Scorching Ray and I drop one beam for each of them.
Okay.
Or two here, one there.
However you want to do it.
I don't want to accidentally kill this guy.
Are you commanding me to do it 2 and 1?
Do you want to down him and allow him to come in next turn?
I mean, it is 2d6 damage per beam.
Yes.
He's not looking
now,
bad.
DM, remind me, if we dropped one more, he can come in at the top of the round.
He comes in on his initiative, which is technically the lowest. But
which is after us.
If you were to knock him right now, the next initiative would be Carrick, as he would join the fray.
Yes, that's what I thought. I just don't want to run the risk of having Carrick come in at the moment.
Alright, I guess in that case I will do one attack on the guy on the bottom, 2 attacks on the guy next to Linen. Now we just need 2 spells. Scorching Ray, consume spell. I don't know if I can make this multi-target, unfortunately. So this will be the 1 attack on the bottom guy, and I will use my Arcane Firearm feature to give this an extra 1d8, so it is 2d6 plus 1d8. 4... 31 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. 2d6 plus 1d8. 11 damage. And now...
Whoa.
Heck, where did he go?
I deleted him from existence, I guess.
Did you accidentally hit the backspace button?
No.
Leopold, you disintegrated him!
That was a Scorching Ray, not a Disintegrate. I don't have that spell.
Yet. We weren't supposed to kill him!
Right. We just pissed this guy. Oh.
So, first attack on the top guy next to Linen. That is an overall 20. And I'll go ahead and roll my second attack as well. 18.
All
GMU's right here.
Okay. So that will be 46 fire damage. 17.
Alright, and which one was that against again?
That was against the guy next to Linen.
Okay, 17.
And with my... Yeah. And with my movement, I will move... would it take like an athletics check or anything to climb on top of that rock?
Climb on top of that rock? I would say so, yes. It is big enough to hide behind.
Okay. In that case, I will move... move right here.
Wayne, are you wanting to move at all?
I think I'm alright there. What do you think? If you'd like me to move, I can, but...
If you want to move and stay within effective range, that's cool. I just know that their movement is a lot, and if Linen goes down...
They are raging, though, so... Are they gonna attack? Yeah, no, they're raging, so they might go for the closest target? I don't know how Zach wants to play.
Yeah, you'll be fine right there.
They have a commander. They have someone telling them what to do.
Yeah.
They should tell them to attack the guy that just launched a Scorching
30 feet away currently. I can attack from very far away, but most of my other stuff's 30 or 60.
Okay. Then we'll keep it there.
I mean, you can move out a bit and then move back in, right?
Silvery Barbs is what, 60?
Yeah, Silvery Barbs is 60, so if I'm out of their movement range, I'm out of Silvery Barbs range.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because silver orbs has to target them, not the person they target.
Mhm.
I mean, even so, you could still probably back up, like, you could back up almost all the way next to Sakir, basically. Wait,
You mean
That's
Rikus?
Rikus.
Rikus, my bad.
Every session.
Gotta
It's
have
always
it
one,
all.
at least every session.
Let's go.
In my defense, you guys' names are anagrams of each other. Come on.
And no, not just anagrams. They're literally spelled backwards. One.
That's
Yeah.
what an.
Well, anagram is technically it can be scrambled anyway.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Technically, it's a palindrome. Technically, the name's
palindrome, that's it.
palindromes.
No, I thought palindrome was
No,
spelled the
palindrome
same way
would be
forward
if
as it
you
is
had Rikus
backwards.
Sakir as a
Oh,
symbol.
you
I'll
might
back
Yeah,
up a
race
little
car.
bit.
Here, Rikus.
Yeah, they are spelled the same. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else you guys are doing?
I do not believe so.
Okay.
I'm good.
Then we move to the top of initiative with another insight and perception check.
Woo! Yay! Yay! Oh, so close.
So close. Still get the 3.
If only he had the guidance.
Okay, so calling out another string of commands in Giant. You see him, Rikus. You look across the battlefield. You see him kind of, take a step closer, and he is screaming, pointing at, you can't quite tell who he's pointing at because there's a straight line of Leopold and Wayne, but he is frantically pointing at one of them and screaming out at them. As this happens, this one is going to move right up next to Leopold. And this guy here, let's see, what is his movement here again? 'Cause what is our distance here? He is going to walk around the rock and get underneath Sakir. Sakir is 20 feet up in the air. You are just out of melee range, as he just barely doesn't have enough reach to get up to you. However, he's just gonna hurl an axe at you as he approaches.
Oh, meanie. Do I have my no? I use my reaction.
Yep. So, we are going to start with the one who is locked in combat with Lennon. These are attacks at disadvantage. However, these are going to be made reckless, so he has an even roll. Okay, 2 attacks. So, I have a 19 and a 17.
AC 17.
No.
Okay, so both.
Lennon is going down. Hey, if he also hits Rikus,
Wait,
that means, also hits Sakir,
DM,
then Rikus can go.
could I use favored by the gods?
You could. I don't know if you have another use of yeah, no. What is favored by the gods?
I thought that was an ASMR feature. Oh no, Celestial.
Favored by-
Yeah,
Oh,
Celestial
fuck.
Sorcerer.
I might not be able to.
I believe it's only for attacks and saves. I don't think you can use it.
Yeah, it's fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll. Damn.
That is unfortunate.
Damn.
So as he makes this first strike, that is 20 points of damage. And what are you at?
If I tell you, it's not real.
The damage is all in your head.
The second strike is only 12.
Well,
So that misses, right?
No, that's
that was
damage.
12 damage, not
No,
2
I'm
hit.
down.
Oh, so he hit
No,
both of his strikes.
I'm down, down.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Levitates off.
Lennon goes unconscious. Levitate goes off. However, now we go to this guy who just threw a hand axe at Sakir. And he is going to be given advantage in this roll.
Disadvantage. Flat
Wait.
roll.
Oh no!
Okay.
No! Hold on! Don't do that because if Sakir goes down, then you can come in.
I guess that's true.
No, you decide on disadvantage.
Wait, but I couldn't disadvantage him. He already got flat rolled.
I know.
It's okay. Let it happen.
And either way, you guys have a full round before Rikus would be able
Yeah.
to enter. However, you would enter regardless, even if they get brought back up.
Oh yeah, because it's third round.
Reminder, was it after the third round or at the third round? It was at the third round, right?
I don't remember.
Who took notes of the rules? Because I do
I
not
did.
have them.
I did.
Give me a sec.
I was gonna say I have them in my notebook right here, but I really don't.
Enter,
want to search for it.
enters turn 4.
Enters turn
Oh.
4.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. Okay. So you gave him disadvantage, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. So singular roll. That is a 20 to hit,
Oh.
and you don't have another cursed
No.
eyeless, do you?
I don't have another one, and I don't have a reaction, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, well, this is going to be a lot less damage than his usual strikes, but it is still
Well,
very
good,
likely
because
that
I have a
you
lot
will
less health to
touch.
go.
You only have 7 HP.
But he
right?
only has what, 7 health?
Yeah.
That is over 7 HP.
Dang.
So as you begin floating down slowly...
What about halved?
Locked... Halved?
He's not in where. He's
He-
on
he
where.
is-
Are you in
Does
your
the
where-
transformation fall when you go unconscious?
No.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Hold up,
I don't-
Secure. You know your character better than Thomas does. Does your bear form go away? Does your resistance go away if you are knocked unconscious?
Let me. I don't think so. I will double check this.
I'm looking at your character right
I think
now.
it's just straight up 1 minute because it's not a concentration thing or anything. I'm looking. Hybrid form.
The real question is, will Leopold survive?
I'm very confident in my survival.
These guys have been hitting hard.
I have been undamaged. I have a 22 AC and I have shield. Actually, I think it might be 21 AC. I have a 21 AC and I have shield.
All right.
You automatically
Nope, no,
revert
I
to your
automatically
normal
revert to
form.
normal form. Yeah.
So it does not matter, sadly. So it
Dang.
was a total of 13 damage, but you go unconscious as you slowly float
Damn.
down. This axe, it's predictable movement. You're slowly floating down to the levitate, going away, and so the axe just embeds itself into you. And as you go to sleep, he moved. This one moved. What was it? It was like 20, 40 feet to get to you. So he is going to move. Oh, he can't quite get there, and he's not big enough to have an increased melee range. So he is going to instead move over to Leopold. Leopold, this is 3 attacks made against you, all at advantage. First strike is low. It's a 13.
That misses.
Second strike, that is a 22.
Shield.
Shield, what does that bring you to?
26.
26. And that is a miss, as he rolls a 19. So, both of them come up, swing, 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 multiple strikes, all missing. So, with 2 members of your party unconscious, after your party's turns, at the top of initiative, Rikus can enter the fight.
Wait, so we're starting right now the...
Rikus, your initiative is separate from the rest of your parties.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so
But
we are now entering the Inexorables' turn. What is your
Is-
question, Thomas?
Just me?
are we in the 3rd round of combat right now?
Correct.
This is the 3rd round of combat, yes.
Okay.
Commanders enter turn 4.
So it is Wayne and Leopold. That is who get to go right now.
So this might
Okay.
be a bit greedy of me, but could I use both of the disadvantages you have? Because I would like to give these 2 guys a disadvantage on a cotton save, so I can Thunder Wave push them back.
What else are you going to use him for, Thomas?
True. Go ahead.
Alright, in that case, I will cast Thunder Wave. I'm trying to remember exactly how to bring it up on here, because I know there's a way you can.
So it's a 15-foot box in front of you. So you can angle it however you want. Which direction do you want them going? Do you want them like going this direction, this direction?
I mean, I figured it would get like I don't know if I can actually rotate the box itself, but I figured they would like move southwest.
Southwest. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can like frame the box on you. Ooh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Like a 15-foot box
Yeah.
or so. It doesn't really matter how it's pressed.
Yeah.
You get the idea. Yeah. So a
Thunderwave.
15-foot box, Thunderwave, con saves at disadvantage.
Correct.
I'll go ahead and roll these here on this so you guys can see it. Disadvantage with a +6. We're going to start with this guy right here. That is a 21.
Damn.
Other barbarian.
That's a fail.
That is a fail. That is correct.
And,
he gets pushed back 15 feet.
And I will use my Arcane Firearm ability to give this an extra 1d8.
Nice, nice.
That is really crap rolls. 2, 5, 2.
2, 5,
Dang.
2. So 92 damage in total.
Yeah. And then it is, 10 feet. They're pushed back.
Yep.
And then that is my action. With my bonus action, since their range is 5 feet, even if I step away with Sentinel, they reduce my move speed to 0, so I can't do that. Thanks for the flashbang, Jays.
Alright.
You just absolutely flashbanged.
Yeah, I looked at.
Yeah.
I saw it like on my tiny screen.
You
too,
flashed
sorry.
me, and not in the way I wanted.
Alright, I will attack him with my Arcane Firearm. Because I'm in melee range, that is a disadvantage, but it didn't let me add the 1d4 I wanted to. 16, which I still don't think hits.
16 does hit. 16 is the
Let's
base.
go! Alright, so that is 2d8, and he's pushed 5 feet away.
Alright, so this one pushed 5 feet away.
5 damage.
Alright. 5 points of damage.
And I'm going to use my 30 feet of movement speed to go back here, now that I am not within melee range.
What noise are you making, Jay?
I'm pretty sure that's Thomas blowing on his beer
Thomas?
bottle.
That was Thomas? What? Okay, stop. That actually sounds terrible coming through. I don't know how it sounds for you guys. It sounds
It's not
really
that bad.
for me. Okay, so Leopold, bang bang.
Blast, bang, run.
Okay, so that is Leopold's turn. Wayne, have you done anything yet?
I have not.
Nope. Neither has Lynn. Oh wait, Lynn is dead.
I'm dead.
Lynn and Secure are both
Woo!
unconscious.
Unconscious, not dead.
Thanks, Commander, for remembering.
Going great, guys.
It really is.
I'm happy to be unstoppable with you.
Does that hit that guy on the left? Can you see that?
Very.
Yes, it would. I would allow.
Alright. So I'm gonna put it like right there so that way I can hit all three of them with a fireball.
And also the
Alright.
unconscious guy, but we're not going to worry about that.
That's actually
He's
fair.
fine.
He succeeded his first death save, so
Whoa.
he'll automatically,
hey.
he'll automatically
He fell
go 1 and 1. He fell unconscious. Yep.
So
Yeah, so-
if he fell unconscious, he wouldn't have to make death saves in the first place.
Well, I'm actually curious. To be fair, with Sakir's description of what he did to him, I would say death saves are a pretty
Non-lethal.
non-lethal stab to the neck. Non-lethal stab to the neck.
You could have
He's
just said
rolling
you
death
cho-
saves. He is
You could have
rolling
just
death
said you
saves.
choked him.
hard in the jugular.
Okay,
He
so
did die,
going
fine.
from right to left, I'm going to roll these saves. At advantage, we have a 15, which is a failure. Another failure. And a success. So the guy on the far left succeeds.
Dang it. Never.
Alright. Here's to hoping there's not as many fucking ones.
They're all gonna be 2s this time.
That's
34
pretty good.
Ooh.
Tails.
RNGesus gives and he takes.
Okay.
That is
Yep.
3 6s.
That's very good. So, as you guys are just all falling apart, Leopold barely getting away from the barbarian that was striking at him. All of a sudden, as you retreat towards Wayne, you just see him point a finger out, and this red bead of energy just launches out, exploding out. Both of these two here go unconscious.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Get fucked.
And
Let's
the
go,
third looks exceptionally hurt at this point.
He looks very hurt.
He looks very
Rikus, shoot this man.
Heal one of us, please.
Can't cast 2-level spells.
However,
Quicken to fireball.
Okay.
quicken firebolt. You can quicken a firebolt. You can, absolutely. Go ahead and roll to hit. You will be given disadvantage on this attack, though.
No.
I still have one more. I could give him advantage.
Okay, so
Do you?
even roll.
Oh,
All right. Oh, 19.
19, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. He's looking hurt.
Ooh. Only 7.
In a burst of flame, all three go unconscious.
Let's
Yes!
go!
Yes.
We
And-
bought time.
So that is your turn, correct?
Yeah, that's my turn. Action bonus action.
So in a very, very quick just wave of fiery death, as they're not dead,
No dead. No, not dead.
but they will be rolling death saves because
I'm
fireball
not
does not neutralize.
It's not a non-lethal fireball.
Fireball
option.
is not non-lethal.
I would like to
non-lethally-
non-lethally.
Make a giant
I'm
explosion.
non-lethally
I would
casting
like to
disintegrate.
non-lethally blow them the frick up.
Look, we're gonna make
Non-lethal
it a pepper spray
power
fire.
word kill.
Okay.
I believe that's called power word stun or power word pain, depending on your proclivities.
Power word sleep.
Okay, so what is
Isn't that
Carrick's
just a
total
sleep
distance
spell?
from you guys? Okay,
Yes.
so Carrick, now having his entire team unconscious, can now enter the battlefield as he is the last initiative in the combat. So he immediately gets to go.
Oh man.
This will be fun.
Wait, doesn't Vegas get to go because half his team was knocked out?
So it's next time your initiative comes through.
Mm.
So his initiative is the highest. So due to him being the highest, it's actually unhelpful.
Does it continue right
It's
after?
disadvantageous.
It's unhelpful in this very moment.
Rikus gets to go next. He is next in
Yeah.
initiative.
Nice.
So we're going.
I'm gonna pump my load into this boy.
I've had you marked this entire
I've got
time.
elven accuracy on all of this, man.
Okay, so he is going to make a charge, and he is going to bonus action dash, as he has already activated his other things. Actually, no, he has to bonus action rage here, so he cannot dash.
Barbarian?
He is going to move, and he is going to actually end up hip to hip with Gendo.
No.
Stop! Stop! What are you doing?
Trying to get rid of them.
Delete.
Delete.
Use the delete
Click
button.
the
That's what I'm
button.
hitting. I'm hitting delete.
Push the button.
You have to select it one by one, and then delete. Okay, so as Gendo kind of steps off to the side as he runs up, he is going to rage, and then pulling out a bow, he is going to lance 2 arrows right at Leopold.
Both on me?
Both at Leopold.
Have fun.
You don't have shield active still. You would have to
No, I
recast it.
don't. I would have to recast it.
You would have to recast
Wait,
it.
but it's at the bottom of.
No, it's based off my turn.
Yeah, it's based off
Yeah.
of his turn. That is
No,
a 26.
But it's still the same round of initiative.
it's so shield
Oh, so
lasts until the beginning of his turn. He just took his turn. So now he
Yeah.
has his reaction back and he can cast it again.
Of course, it wouldn't help on the first one.
Yeah, that's a 26, and the second is
Oh,
again
okay.
a 26.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean, it's a good thing I'm not concentrating on these
He,
spells.
he has, when I say it's a long bow, he has a bow that reaches almost down to like what would be, a foot or two above the ground. This is a very large bow. As he pulls it back while striding towards you. Where did my dice go? There my dice went.
Homie's sprint sniping you.
Homie is sprint sniping. And by homie sprint sniping, first strike is 17 points of damage.
All right.
And the second arrow stringing out to you is going to be a lot less at 9 points of damage. Rolled terribly.
Well, he chunked off half my health.
So those are his 2 attacks,
First time?
and he raged with his bonus action. So that is his turn. Rikus, we are at the top of initiative. It is your turn.
Oh no!
The boss has entered.
Fucking music change. Oh yes.
The bosses have entered combat.
He is already hunter's marked.
Yes, he is.
Why are you not giving me?
Just have a standing shoot off with this guy. Don't move. Just.
I'm pretty sure he's shooting in a melee range.
Extra 1d6.
Why
Okay.
is-
Hold on. I'm just looking at one more
I'm just
thing.
looking at the in-session memes, and Leopold just... I'm gonna pump my load into this guy. Hashtag Thomas.
Hashtag Rikus.
Look, this is a centaur, too. So you're getting to Mr. Hands territory.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just run
Whoa!
up. Just run up. Thomas, just run up.
And give him a hug. Start
Carrick runs over.
run up, attack and extra attack, stroking his penis.
Rikus dies while trying to have sex with a centaur. Gendo, no, this is not honorable. This is not honorable.
Look, the first to come always loses.
It's just this is like a reverse rape. I'm for.
How did we jump?
Look,
Anyway.
reverse rape is just rape. I'm sorry. That's...
So
It's like saying reverse murder.
I challenge you to a race.
I am going
Teleport
to
behind them.
Nothing personnel, kid.
hold on. I'm rereading the description of my blood curse.
Every time Lennon gets into combat, what a fucked up day.
That is just Lennon's whole personality.
Really?
Alright, Rikus, come on.
Oh,
You've had
I
2 whole turns.
accidentally. Sorry. I accidentally. I misread what the thing I was looking at the very before combat even started, but I am going to, with my bonus action, use my blood maledict, my crimson right.
And infuse your weapon. Yes.
Oh, wait, no, I already did that. That's what I did at the beginning of combat. No, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to amplify my blood maledict, which causes the blood curse of the marked, so I have advantage on my next 2 strikes. And it deals an extra Hemocraft die of damage.
And
However, I do take 1d6 of damage, so I'm going to roll that real quick. I take 3 points of damage. Now, with my hunting rifle, I'm going to make 2 strikes at advantage. I'm going to target. Is he targeted? Why can I not target? There we go.
Remember
Oh,
a
wait.
couple sessions ago when we thought Sakir was going to get into a 1v1 against this guy?
Nah, I'd win.
I'd win. Against Carrick, you would have to do ridiculously well to 1v1 Carrick.
Yeah.
I'll say, his melee is far better than his ranged.
Does a 25 hit?
A 25 does hit.
Cool. Okay. Second strike.
What would you do if he just said no?
Cry.
Cry.
I would have cried a little bit.
Both of us just immediately cry.
Does a 30 hit?
A 26.
Sorry, 26?
Yes, a 26 does hit.
Why did I think 30?
Because you're high.
Different weapon. Okay, so
You're
that
used to
is.
playing a Thondrill.
I'm used to playing a Satchel. I have a plus. Had what? Like a plus 16, 17 to hit. Anyways, so that is 2d10 plus 6.
Don't forget Hunter's Mark.
Do I need to? He's raging, so I need to separate the piercing.
Yes, you do have to separate the piercing.
Okay, I will roll that first. So that'll be 40, 10 plus 12.
And Hunter's Mark, is that of the weapon type or is it force?
No, it's
believe
force.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes, it is force.
1, 2, 3, 4 plus 12. Roll.
I'd like to debate this later, but I think force damage is by far the stupidest damage type.
Force damage is the best. Okay, so 33, so 16.
Yep. And then we've got of other damages. I have. Hold on. Next attack roll. So that's 1, 2.
What you
Sorry,
roll?
I was just checking. I was just doing my math. Okay, I do 3 extra d6 of damage. Well, no. This is 2 attacks, so wait.
Right?
It would be 4.
Yeah.
Wait.
So you deal a d6 for your Crimson Right, and you deal a d6 for your Hunter's Mark on every strike. So you got
Yep,
46
so-
there out of the 2
But then I
attacks.
also use my Blood Maledict, which double casts my Hemocraft die for 1 attack, so that's actually
So
5d6.
Yeah, 5.
Okay. I almost rolled 3d6. Wow. I'm a retard.
Factual.
I don't think you can say that anymore.
16
Another
plus
16 points.
That is not the best damage. Actually, wait, no. 5d6 is
5d6, that's
30.
great.
So that's actually pretty
That's
decent.
pretty decent. Yeah. So,
Then I'm going to
points.
move right here. And I end my turn.
Now it goes to Wayne and I.
Yep,
Wayne,
Wayne, you and Wayne, just
go.
fucking go ham. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I was about to ask, do we go ham on this man? Yes or
I'm
no?
literally just gonna
Sounds like the
after
answer is
I've like
But
I'm like this whole combat I've just been sitting there just kind of squatting down smoking my tobacco pipe, just like giving mental commands to you guys, and then I just like, oh shit, after seeing the fireball go off, I'm like, oh fuck, and I scramble for my rifle, get down, and like as he's running towards me, he fires arrows to the right of me, and I just go bang bang, and I'm like, just fucking finish him. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna point it.
In that case, starting off, I'm going to kind of fail at flipping this gun, reload my scorching ray, and I'm gonna blast him with 3 scorching rays.
Do you want me to guiding bolt him first?
Do it.
Please.
give yourself advantage.
I'm
on
gonna guiding
one
bolt
of those.
him.
Nice, nice.
Actually, okay, hold on.
What's the
Question.
highest level guiding
Question. Before you do that, are you going to quicken a firebolt? Because if you do cook in a firebolt, that would consume the advantage. Which, if you want to, fair. Just want to make it known.
Firebolt does deal more damage than a singular scorching ray. So having advantage on the firebolt would be
Actually,
better.
if I were to add my arcane firearm to it, maybe not.
Your arcane
I think
firearm would bring it a little bit above on
Yeah.
average.
either way. I'll let you do your turn first, Wayne.
Your average would go up, but your maximum would stay the same between the two.
The melee crew is helping.
The melee crew is sleeping on the job.
They have done their job.
We
Which
bought
is to
you
make
I'm going to second level cast that. Why can't I upcast on Forge?
Because Forge is kind of dumb.
I don't know how to do the upcasting.
Oh, yeah,
So
I
you
can
just
cast
want me
it.
to-
Oh, it's right
yeah.
there. Just kidding. You just have to cast before trying to do it. So I can do that. Second level. And then does Silvery Barb's Advantage have a time limit on how long you have it?
No, not as far as I can remember.
Because I kind of forgot I had it
Yeah, you
For,
would
like,
have given it to yourself.
2 turns.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
You
I
have
gave it
advantage.
to myself. I just
Oh,
forgot I had it given to myself.
Zach, I'm assuming since the actually no, never mind. Commanders have entered the fray, so there's no
Yeah,
longer
there's
perception
no
and insights.
longer perception and insights for you guys to give advantages one way or another. So that is
We
a
had
hit.
24 to hit.
That hits, yes. So
5d6
5d6 radiant.
The
14 points of damage.
14. And then you said I quicken a firebolt.
If you quicken a
I
firebolt,
think
you'll
you
have
could.
advantage on yourself
Yeah.
on the strike, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do that then. Ooh,
That's not a hit.
That is rough.
that's fucking rough, man.
Alright, Leopold, to you.
All right. Say Wayne, we might want to move and spread out, just so if he wants to melee down one of us, he is in range of the other two.
I'm going to move up over here so I can help them next turn.
Yeah. And I'm going to move.
Funny thing is the 3 ranged characters are all going to spread out really far.
Yeah.
I'll move.
Just move.
25
Honestly, just move as far as you can,
I guess we got
while staying in range of your attacks. But
And let's 3 scorching rays into turret attack. So that is. So this will be first scorching ray attack. 18.
That hits. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. He has a 19 AC.
Dang. Second scorching ray attack. Fuck. Third scorching ray attack.
Pew, pew, pew.
That one hits.
That one hits.
And I'll go ahead and roll my turret attack as well. 22. Okay. So this is going to be a combined 2d6 plus 1d8 for the
Arcane
plus,
search,
yeah. Plus another 2d8 for my turret. And he will get pushed 5 feet back.
yippee!
11 damage. Wow, I got 2 1s off of that and nothing above a 4. Alright.
So,
Oh.
he's, at this point, not even really looking hurt. As he stands there, with his turn about to go, you guys see he actually grows larger as well, just like the other barbarians did. And as he begins stepping towards you guys, Rikus, you note, you catch a glimpse of his face as he kind of looks directly at you and kind of smiles for a second, the rage and the anger leaving his face. As you all can hear as he turns around and looks at Gendo. And he says, "My people are not only a people of war. We surrender."
Holy shit!
What is he crafting here?
What's he
It's a lot.
crafting here? DM, how low did we get him?
Not even close. You probably needed a turn and a half more to put him down.
Oh,
And
we could have gotten a
absolute-
turn and a half.
He absolutely would have put one or two of you down before that happened. Regardless, he turns to Gendo, kind of human torso bending down for the sake of my men. And he is going to step over and begin feeding health potions to them.
I will. Yeah, I'll also move out. I say, do you have our compatriots covered, Wayne?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I will walk up to the two giants I thunderwaved, and I will ask if they require assistance.
They're unconscious.
Well, he's feeding potions to all of them.
He will have fed potions to at least the first two before any of you guys even get close.
Yeah. Obviously, with them awake, what do they do for my help?
As you offer your help,
And of course, this is after I have ensured that Wayne is very vocally ensured that he is helping our teammates.
They're going to look at you, and they're gonna the two that are awake are gonna look at each other and then look back to you and say, one of them says, "I mean, I won't say no."
And then with my 2 remaining spell slots, I will give them each a Cure Wounds. Boop, boop.
Nice. Okay, you don't have to roll anything at this point.
Yeah.
But as you give them a little boost, they.
Yeah. Then I also
Moan.
one of my infusions allows me to recover a spell slot, so I recover a 2nd level spell slot, and I will just have that kept for now.
Nice. All right.
Why does that pop up without my +5?
So, as you guys.
Okay. That's going to be for Secure, and then why can't I roll it again? This one's going to be for Linen.
All right.
So 9 for Secure, 8 for Linen.
Yep. So go ahead and take your hit points as you guys kind of gather back up. As everyone gathers over back at the fire. What is Linen doing?
Linen's gonna be like complimenting the barbarians on his way back. It's like those were pretty good axe hits, but ow. Why?
I'm assuming the barbarians were the giants were failing some death saves.
No, they weren't.
Oh shit!
So as you say that, like they all give you a laugh that's honestly kind of terrifying, as 4 like large Goliaths just bellow out this terrifying laugh. And as they kind of gather around the fire, Gendo looks from one side of the fire to the other, and he's gonna say, "That did not go as I anticipated. I commend the Inexorables and the Rigid Horde on their battle tactics, some not going as they intended. I enjoyed the thought of grouping the enemy around your strongest companion," as he points to Sakir. "However, unfortunately, they were able to overwhelm him before he was able to retreat. I have made my decision. The Rigid Horde. You say yourselves are not just of war, and I am curious to see if that is true. However, I will first return with the Inexorables to the City of Stars and let their leadership commune with me. Upon that, I will return to the hills and speak again with the Horde and their leaders. As Kerk looks over, he kind of seems a little disappointed. He thought, it seems obvious now, he thought a ploy of not continuing a fight, trying to prove the Rigid Horde could not just be a warband, would have convinced him. Still seemingly needing a little bit more convincing, Gendo again says, I again, Kerk Longsteel, thank you for your gifts. However, as I will be traveling now, I will have to return them and ask you to keep them for me in your camp for when I return to this land. And Kerk kind of nods to him and says, it will be an honor to host you in our grand pavilions. Remember, we are but a few hours southeast of here. And Gendo will nod and say, I will likely be a few weeks, but I will return.
Rikus will walk up to Kerk. Yes, sorry, I was pulling up my notes. He will walk up to Kerk. And hold out his hand and says, I have never faced the Rigid Horde in combat myself. However, you make a formidable opponent. If you ever,
go ahead.
Yeah, and then I'll say is like, if you ever seek an ally, you can always send word. For the Inexorables, and yeah. Anyways, keep going.
We could pass him a sending stone.
So as you say that, he's going to reach down an arm to you and like clasp it in like the classic Roman you know, whatever you call it. And he is actually going to lean down to you, and he is going to say, the Inexorables is certainly an interesting combatant, a little more varied than that of the Horde and what we usually face. I thank you for the challenge. As a sign of goodwill, I would have you take a piece of information down to whatever lord is the city of Revedan. The Lord of Gislin has called his banners.
Gislin!
I'm trying not to ruin the moment by cracking up.
No, keep going, Zach. Keep going. They're coming.
They're coming.
You guys laugh, but this is actually an incredibly serious moment.
Sorry, yeah.
I didn't laugh.
I'm not laughing.
I'm only starting to.
And
Keep going.
You can't name it Jizzland and then ask us not to laugh.
I'm not asking you not to laugh. I'm just saying, recognize the gravity of the situation.
Yes.
That is all that I know. But if that word is reached as far south as Gizlan, it is very likely that banners have been called farther north.
Did he say what they're calling banners? Or just that they were?
Just that they were.
I'm going to... So, Sakir has the other stone, correct?
Does Sakir
You
have
have
the
the-
spare?
I've given the spare to Gendo.
He has given
Gendo.
the spare to Gendo at this point. However,
We can give
Gendo
him-
will be traveling with you for the next little bit?
So what I'm going to do is I am going to. I already had one item in my hand. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna. I'm not gonna say I had an item in my hand because we did the arm clasp thing. I'm going to reach into my pouch and grab 2 small items. One being my Rocky Talkie. Yeah, my sending stone, Rocky Talkie, and a command coin as well, just like a little command coin.
Okay.
And that is the command coin is not of the Inexorables. It is of technically the Caladrian. The Caladrian Empire's military forces. Anyways, of the unit that I served in. And I say as a token in return, this command coin will show good faith among those who have served in the Caladrian Empire. If you ever find yourself at trouble with those folk, wouldn't be the first time for me. But the other one is a sending stone. If you ever need to contact the Inexorables, we are available.
He is going to say, "Keep your magic rock. I nor many wish or know how to use them. However, we are not allies of the lords of the Caladrian, but the god lords of the Khatanit Empire have been chasing our eradication for decades. We do not know what is to come, but when Gendo returns to us, have your lord send an emissary."
I will nod my head in a slight bow to him. It's like, I can do that.
He kind of nods, and then strapping his bow back around his chest, clops back to the rest of his group as they begin gathering all of the gifts that they have given to Gendo and package them up so that they can take them back to their grand pavilions. What would you guys like to do in this moment?
Linen's
What time of evening is it?
At this point, the stars are out very brightly. It's probably around 9, maybe a little after.
I would say it sounds like a perfect chance to rest here for the night and hopefully heal some of our injuries.
Yeah.
We're about 3 hours out from the inn, right?
You're under. It's just under 2 hours.
Okay.
I'm thinking Sakir might have passed out sitting down there, just like heads rolled over.
Sakir was like trying to listen into the very important conversation between Carrick and Rikus, and then just
he's out.
Speaking of injuries, Linen has one last thing he wants to try and do. He's gonna go around to everyone, including the Rigid Horde, and ask if they want any further treatment.
None of them will say no. The Rigid Horde is not used to any of this treatment. They're very confused, but they will accept.
Yes, please remove the bullets that I embedded in
Using bullets? That's
I'm gonna have to clear a lot of burn marks.
Yes, just the bolts and Carrick. He just flexes his bicep and just shoot back out.
So Linen will go around sort of patching people up, putting on bandages for bullet wounds and burn wounds, and then also like giving them some basic ointments, telling them like this is made of so and so. If you find some, make it into a paste and you can apply it. Whatever, that.
As you say that to a pair of the Goliaths who you end up figuring out are named Kark and Tarth. Kark and Tarth. Yes, Carrick and Kark are in the same warband.
Who's the other one? Cork?
Cork? No.
No, he's Quark. He's the sciencey one.
Quark. So as you guys are chatting, you say like, you're talking about like flowers and different leaves, and they just have no clue how to pronounce the words that you're saying. Kark says, "Is that a word with multiple syllables?"
To some people, other people would know it as the purplish red flower that doesn't make your stomach hurt when you eat it.
Don't you have pictures of it?
Purplish red flowers. None of them hurt my stomach.
Oh, Oh boy, you must have. Oh yes, Goliath, the Constitution.
My
goes
mother
kind of
always told me my stomach was the strongest made of stone.
That's impressive, actually.
Don't you have
I do.
like imagery?
Lennon is looking through, trying to pull out a basic herbology picture book.
So as you pull out this book and you kind of flip through and you find it and hold it out to him, he's gonna say, "Can you hold it a little farther away? I can't really read when things are close."
Sorry.
As you hold it back,
he's fucking farsighted.
He says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I actually can't read at all." And he just kind of sits
No,
down in shame.
No. Look at the.
Holds his hands to his head.
No. It's fine. You don't need to read the words. If you look at the picture, that's the important part.
He kind of leans back a little bit and says, "I've eaten that one before." He kind of looks to Tarth, and Tarth's like, "I've eaten that one too."
Right.
Tasty. A little bit more crunch in the fall than the rest of the seasons.
Yeah. So instead of eating it, if you grind it into a paste and apply it on
What's
yourself,
a paste?
you know how when.
You have vials of ointment, dog.
I know I do, but
This is linen. This is linen.
No, I know I do, but if I've applied ointment to them already and they haven't realized what paste is, I have to explain it. So paste is like this. It's like if you mash something enough, it turns kind of liquidy, and if you mash something like a vegetable enough, it turns kind of gooey. That would be the paste you're looking for. Maybe throw in a bit of water to get it going.
Water. What about spit? Would spit work?
In some cases.
I just walk over
as long as it's not
long drawn out conversation going on, and I just say, "Put it in your mouth 3 times. Spit." And then I walk away.
Oh.
They
and I leave
from side to side. One of them just pulls out a little biscuit, just shoves it in his mouth. And just this nasty white
Oh, that'll be good.
Comes out of his mouth.
That'll be good for stopping bleeding, but don't leave it on.
He rubs it on his wounds just immediately.
Make sure to wash it off later, or else it'll get dirty. But that's the idea.
Feeling better already, Doc. And they both just walk away, just both of them pulling out biscuits and eating them and just spitting into their hands.
Linen.
What we glean from that is that if they put mashed up food on themselves, that it somehow has healing properties.
That's what they got from this as they walk away.
Linen's sub goal: teach the rigid horde medicine and maybe develop hardtack to stop bleeding.
So, as the rigid horde leaves and Carrick gives one last nod to you guys, they're going to begin their march. They're a little worse for wears, but they know their way around these hills better than just about anybody. So as you guys are left around the fire with Gendo, you guys can all take a long rest unless you guys want to chat this evening.
After they kind of head off, I turn to Gendo and says, "Well, as far as my tactical brilliance is concerned, I think my brother played his part perfectly. He got surrounded, took a bunch of beatings, and, well, the others didn't take as much. My brother's a very great punching bag."
I don't think that's a valid tactic.
Seems like he is a sleeping punching bag.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
You see him,
He's
pick
not
up
going to
his
argue
hand.
with that.
You see him like as he's rolling over, as he like woke up absentmindedly. He picks up his hand, and there's like a bit of white sticking out between his palm that he like takes out. He looks at one of the giants and says, "I think I punched you really hard in the neck."
They've
think this
already
is-
left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there.
You're
I
just
think this
looking
is
up
one of yours.
hallucinating them in front of you, just holding a tooth out to nothing.
No,
idiot.
okay. So he looks at the centaur's there, right? Or is all
No,
of them
they've
left?
all
They've
left.
left.
No, okay.
The rigid horde is
If
left.
it hurts that
Alright,
bad,
then
I
he
can
was
give you a second level cure wounds.
I punched him pretty aggressively in the neck.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh dear,
No.
probably should attend to him as Lynn.
As you
will, like-
say that, Gendo is going to look down at you almost inquisitively and say, "Your style of combat is new to me. It appears fiendish in nature."
Is secure?
He is speaking to Sakir.
I am a. What would we say? You on Carceri for many, many years. If Carceri itself was an entity, then I am Carceri for this fiend.
So
That
that's what the
makes
guy
no
meant.
sense. That makes very little sense. However,
Uh,
your secrets are your own, and I will not pry.
You have thousands of dimensional prisoners inside of your body.
I'm much smaller than the real Carceri. I was trying to be clever, but I am tired and I'm not good at it anyway.
Essentially, we use something called blood magic. We enhance our blood. Me and my brother.
He does a little more than just enhance the blood. But
Yeah, that's his style of blood magic. I don't really know much about it, but I do question the fiend stuff myself.
Agreed. I find both of your magic to be odd, but at least, pointing to Rikus, at least he has the right sense to use a gun.
I have never seen a weapon of this sort. I am not necessarily
Would you like to
certain
know
how
about
it
it?
works. I am curious. However, your weapons are quite small for me, so
Indeed.
Cannon.
But I do know of. Well, we make weapons of a much larger caliber, but they tend to be mounted on warships. Since
You
they're
could probably
beyond
carry
my
one in
size,
your hand.
yeah, you could probably carry one in your hands, but might be a little bit awkward to carry. If we want a workshop, and I'm sure I can get to drafting whenever we get back to my laboratory in Revadan.
that would be intriguing. However, as he says this, you actually see him point up to the sky, and you see him like pointing at a particular star from his perspective. And you see one wink out as he points it out into a field, and a massive like burst of flame and radiant fire just explodes from the location. He says, "I do not believe I need one of your weapons of steel."
He's gonna turn to. I'm gonna turn
Yes,
to
I do
Leopold.
believe that would be necessary.
I'll be like, it's okay.
He's
It's okay,
bizarre.
Leo.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Can you
it's
teach me
okay,
that?
Leo. We could still make an arm cannon. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Well, I mean, I already have this one, although even
No, I'm talking like
Zach, I gotta know.
shoulder-mounted cannon. We should make one.
What do you
We
want,
could
Jade?
Zach, one, did that star exist before? Was that a pre-existing star that has always existed throughout all of time that he just plucked out of the sky and now no longer is there?
None of you guys are astrologists.
I don't care. I need to know this. Can he
I'm not
pluck
telling
stars out of the sky, erasing?
So he'll say, "I do not destroy them. I merely take the light from the sky." These are far, far away times. The moon itself is many, many, many moons' journeys away. But through the power of moon and sun, certain light can be absorbed to create energy by my people.
Well, I think we should get some rest.
Agreed.
I believe you will need it.
Yes.
And he's going to climb back into his tent. However, as he does, you guys just hear a ripping sound as the top portion of the tent is ripped open, so he does not have a roof. And he is going to begin to sleep. So everyone can take a long rest.
Yeah, though there are two things I would like to do, one of which is both serious and humorous. The second one is more so setting a few things up in the future. First of all, since I don't believe I know about this in character, Leo is going to walk up to Rikus and ask, so what exactly was that Santa whispering to you about there? I didn't quite catch the conversation.
Let's just say, remember what the innkeeper talked about?
The innkeeper spoke about quite a few things.
Yes.
Specific.
There's quite a bit of hostility between the Catonids and the Caladrians right now, due to the Caladrians harboring fugitives. And let's just say those signs of aggression towards the Caladrian Empire are a lot closer to our borders than we initially thought.
How close? So let me look at the maps channel.
Gislin.
I can pull up the maps.
Yeah,
here.
I know. I was just gonna call it a few city names.
Yeah.
All the way down south in Gislin already?
So I think we have news for both.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. For both the Academy and the Lord of Rodan.
So now, for the funny comment that I couldn't get out of my head, how many men do you think have came to the banner of Gislin?
Zach, is that a history check if I can give a ballpark?
How
Go
big is the city?
ahead and give me, I'd say a history check
Of how many bannermen they have?
of how many bannermen. There's not a lot of cities or towns, but there's a lot of villages and farmland around Gislin. So
Gislin calls for aid.
Hold on. I want to get a ballpark number, so I'm gonna roll my history check. That's a 19.
So, from your history, Yalen and Jelkala, the other two major cities of the Southern Khatanid Empire, are both economic powerhouses with a lot of people inside of them. Gislin, being connected to two major rivers that both run north and east, eventually going south, getting pretty close to Yalen as well, is a military powerhouse. Gislin is the southern garrison of the military. You know that before the Githyanki War, that the amount of troops rallied there, this was from both Yalen and Jelkala and Durnhill as they were rallying north, but they rallied nearly 70,000 men to move north. Even if you cut that into a third and say 20-25 from Gislin, as Jelkala and Yalen and Durnhill did provide less than Gislin, Gislin's got a lot of troops. If they're rallying at Gislin, there's probably spies and spy masters that already know in the Caladrian Empire, because it is a major move to call the banners in Gislin.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to. Well, I'm sure Suno would, the spy masters in Suno would probably have found out, from Suno. But I gotta go tell the Lord of Riverdan.
You guys have approximately a 3 to 3.5 day trek back to Revedan.
Yes.
You could possibly expedite it a little bit by taking a boat in Hafton. But you would only cut really a half day off your travel. It may be best to try and send this message ahead.
That's what I was thinking.
And
Yeah,
so,
I'm gonna go ahead and actually, that's the last thing I'm gonna do before I fall asleep. I'm going to phone ring, ring. Lycus,
alright. So as you
and
call
give
late
him
in
the full
evening-
update.
As you call late in the evening, you hear a almost frantic voice on the other side as he says, speak quickly, I am in a meeting.
One, we were successful in our bout with the horde. Gendo, the giant of the moon, is going to be traveling with us back to Revedan, where he will meet with you before heading back into the Iron Hills. Other than that, I did get word from Carrick Longsteel. He gave us a tip that the banners have been raised as far south as Gislin against the Claudrian Empire.
You hear silence on the other side of the line for about 10 seconds before a response comes through, and he says, thank you very much for the news. We were discussing some issues along those matters. That is not our purveyorship, but I will let the Lord Valkington know. Thank you again. Never mind. We will speak again when you return to Revedan. Come swiftly.
We will be about 3 days' travel.
He's gonna put it down. And remember, he did say originally that you were to march as swiftly as possible. So obviously you're probably gonna have to take some rests, but maybe skipping a night's sleep here or there.
Yep.
I mean, it's easy for
At most 3 days' travel. So
Yeah. So we are going to go ahead and end our session as you guys take a long rest. Waking up early in the morning. We will begin with you guys talking with Gendo, being like, hey Gendo, we need to move fast.
Yeah.
Gendo picks us up and runs.
Gendo's like, I do not need rest. Picks everyone up, just
12
What about-
hours.
a night.
What about baby at the inn?
We do gotta go get. We do gotta go get my carrot. My.
You guys left the
Cart.
carriage. You guys only have the horses with you, so you gotta get the
Yes.
cart, the carriage.
We gotta get the cart and the carriage.
So you gotta run back up there. So it'll take an extra couple hours off your clock, because you're heading the opposite direction. But,
Well, I mean, you got some. You guys only need 4 hours of
I
rest,
was
so
gonna
you
say,
could just.
actually, yeah, people could run up there and be back before he even wakes up.
Yeah, I'd say that I'd take my 4 hours and I'll run up there with.
I can go.
There you go. Yeah.
So you guys wake up early, run out, grab your stuff, and return. So we will begin our next session as you guys wake and begin your travel down to Revedan. And we can chat then how expedited you want it, if you guys want to chat with Gendo anymore, and see what goes on. But either way, we will return back into Revedan very swiftly near the beginning of our next session. I hope you guys enjoyed the Commander's Bout. It was a little awkward, little different. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
I liked it.
And
Pretty fun.
a strained possible ally in the Rigid Horde in the Southern Khatanate Empire has appeared for not necessarily the Inexorables, but possibly for the Caladrian Empire itself. So, we will close down with that. Long rest in-game and in real life. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording there.